The banana industry is responsible for massacres, revolutions, war, and secret deals with the CIA. At one point, the world's largest banana company practically acted like a government in Central America, controlling most of their land and infrastructure. They were responsible for overthrowing presidents who tried to give workers more rights, and installing leaders who helped the banana companies make more money. Honestly, after this video, you will never look at a banana the same way again. This is the disturbing true story of the banana business. What if I told you that one man, a scrappy immigrant with nothing but a sack of overripe bananas, could topple governments, manipulate nations, and reshape the global economy? Sounds like the plot of a Hollywood blockbuster, right? But this isn't fiction. This is the real-life story of Sam the Banana Man Zemurray, a tale of ambition, power, greed, and destruction. Sam Zemurray didn't start as a kingpin. He was just a young Jewish immigrant trying to make ends meet in America. His first hustle? Selling overripe bananas no one else wanted. While other vendors saw waste, Sam saw opportunity. And it worked. Slowly but surely, he turned his small operation into a thriving business called Cuyamel Fruit Company. While United Fruit operated like a bureaucratic machine, treating executives like messengers and filling offices with yes men, Sam took a different approach. He empowered local workers, decentralized decision-making, and optimized every aspect of his operation. For example, when United Fruit sent half-empty ships across oceans, wasting fuel and resources, Sam sold off excess vessels and rented space on others. Every ship he sent out was packed to the brim, maximizing efficiency. He also diversified beyond bananas, experimenting with crops like sugarcane to reduce reliance on a single product. Meanwhile, United Fruit doubled down on its banana monopoly, ignoring warning signs like Panama disease, a deadly blight threatening their crops. By the early 20th century, Sam had grown Cuyamel into a formidable competitor. But his rivalry with United Fruit wasn't just about business, it was personal. Sam wasn't afraid to play dirty. When the Honduran government tried to impose taxes that would hurt his profits, Sam hatched a bold plan: overthrow the president and install a new leader who'd give him better tax breaks. Yes, you heard that right. He orchestrated a coup. Using propaganda, bribes, and even mercenaries, Sam riled up the Honduran people against their own government. Within weeks, the president fled, and Sam's chosen leader took power. Suddenly, Sam had free rein to expand his empire. Now, imagine being United Fruit at this point. You've ignored Sam for years, dismissing him as a nuisance. But now he's a force to be reckoned with. Fast forward to the Great Depression. United Fruit was struggling, massive debts, falling stock prices, and plummeting morale. Who did they turn to for help? None other than Sam Zemurray. In 1933, Sam walked into a boardroom full of smug executives ready to present his ideas for saving the company. Instead of listening, they laughed at his thick Russian accent and dismissed him outright. Big mistake. Furious, Sam stormed out, only to return later with a hostile takeover plan. As CEO, Sam transformed United Fruit overnight. He fired inefficient managers, streamlined operations, and stopped wasting resources. Profits soared, but so did controversy. Under Sam's leadership, United Fruit continued to meddle in politics, using propaganda and coups to protect its interests. Take Guatemala, for instance. When President Jacobo Arbenz introduced land reforms that threatened United Fruit's monopoly, the company launched a smear campaign, labeling him a communist threat. Fake news reports, biased films, and covert CIA operations followed, all bankrolled by United Fruit. In 1954, Arbenz was overthrown, and a US-backed dictator took his place. It was a victory for Sam, but a devastating blow to democracy. When Sam retired in 1951, he sold all his shares in United Fruit, partly because he wanted a clean break, but also because he knew the company was doomed without him. He was right. Without Sam's leadership, United Fruit spiraled into decline. By the 1960s, Panama disease had wiped out their main product, the Gros Michel banana, and competitors like Standard Fruit began selling the Cavendish variety instead. For the first time, United Fruit lost its dominance. In his final years, Sam donated much of his fortune to charity, building hospitals and roads, in an attempt to leave behind a positive legacy. But he couldn't undo the damage he'd caused. As he once admitted, "I feel guilty about some of the things we did. All we cared about was dividends." So what can we learn from Sam's story? On one hand, it's a testament to human ingenuity and determination. Starting with nothing, Sam rose to unimaginable heights through sheer grit and innovation. But on the other hand, it's a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition. Because while Sam may have started as an underdog, he ended up becoming the very thing he once fought against, a ruthless corporate titan. Before we go, let me leave you with this thought. How often do we stop to think about the stories behind the products we consume? That banana in your kitchen might seem simple, but its journey, from plantation to plate, is anything but. Next time you peel one open, remember the man who rose from nothing to rule an empire, and the price paid by those caught in his wake. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the untold history of the banana industry, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more stories like this. Thank you for watching. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep uncovering the hidden truths of our world.